morning everyone. Here I am back at Moraville, and I'm telling you, I haven't been back since the end of December. That's the last time I was here. So keeping a vlog going in these conditions is kind of complicated, I have to say, but you know, I do as much as I can while I'm here, and I'm quite happy with that. But it's a bit of a shock because I think on camera you don't realize just quite how much wood has fallen and has been cut up. Most of it is still there. Several piles have been removed by various people, friends of my brother's, but there's still so much to remove. It's a huge job, and it's a small manor, but it's so much work. So there you are. There you have it. I'm just going out to enjoy my first morning again since December. My first morning in Moraville, of course. I have to have an eye on my two children on the camera. They're still asleep in bed. It's about, what's the time? It's about 7:30 in the morning. So a very beautiful morning to everyone. I hope the weather is just as nice in your place, wherever you are, as it is here. It's gorgeous. It's looking very promising. Blue sky. Just a couple of very wispy clouds floating around. The pig, as we call it, the pigeon tower, is looking good. The lawn isn't looking like a lawn because no one's mown here, but we've got to start on that soon. But just look at that. This is a small pile. That is the smallest pile we have. It fell very elegantly among my mother's daffodils. But to be fair, it could have been worse. It could have smashed right into them. Some have been flattened, but on the whole, it could be much worse. Oh, no little cyclamen too. You can't tell. That's not exactly the same colour on camera as in real life. They're more violet-y. But all this, and that's just the top of the drive. At the other end is all this, and that was a real shock. Driving up last night after my brother picked me up from the railway station. That is, you can't imagine. Anyway, so that leaves the limes in a very ugly shape, those that were affected by the storm. But that's what happens to limes a lot. Once the moisture gets in and the inside is all hollowed out by rot. They're very resilient, limes. They're called the phoenix of trees because they grow back no matter what. Unless, of course, you cut them right down at the base there. Then they don't stand a chance. But apart from that, they keep on coming up. And I fear the next branch that'll be coming down will be this one. Because look how heavy that must be. It's a huge branch and it's completely lopsided now. Poor thing. I sometimes think we're going to end up with limes all the way down the drive that are just stumps. But we'll see. Honestly, we can't do much to them because we're not tree surgeons. But such a glorious morning. Wow. I do love it here. Hello, sweeties. I'm going to be putting up a field for you, so you can get some grass again. You are in sore need of it. Especially Polly here, who's getting on a bit and who tends to lose weight in winter no matter what we do. Poor little thing. You're gorgeous. Little old man. Goo. So right now, and just for the next hour or so, I'm going to be putting in little stakes, all these wooden plastic poles, like that, to make a makeshift field for the horses so they get a bit of grass again. But I'll show you the front of the house. I mean, isn't that just gorgeous? Look at that sky. Is that even real? Oh, it's such a beautiful day. I can't stress how lovely it is with the birds chirping. If we move those cars, but we don't have a real car park, but if they could just sort of put them in one line, sort of over there, aligned with the Toyota, they wouldn't be smack in front of the house. This is gorgeous. If they just move the cars, I could take a really beautiful picture. And did you ever see anything quite so ethereal as this? Beautiful magnolia. Righto, are we ready for this? Oh, there's one. Removed. Wait. Calm down. and then the other one removed. I'm just going to chuck that over there, and off you go. You can go through that. Wait, I've got to... Off you go. That's right. Oi. So, if you want to see what the reality is of living in a chateau, here it is. That is our beautiful staircase, full of clutter. And this is what I want to make a good dent in today. I want to clear out all the mess. The floor we can't do much about, it's still cemented and it doesn't have a proper finish. But I have to hoover. This I have to move to another room, I think. We'll see. That's the rest of our parquet. All the horsey stuff, the harnesses for our cobs outside has to go. This has to be moved somewhere into the shed, I should think. The clothes have to be put elsewhere. And this is a lovely entrance. And the year before my father died, or was it the very same year? We put this crépi up. It's to cover the brick wall. It's the pigeon tower outside. The guys who did the crépi, they made a foul mess of protecting the surfaces. I mean, it's a hideous mess, but we'll get around to doing this one day. All the boot section has to be cleared up. Yeah, I've got a job ahead of me here. Plenty to do. And I'm going to start by taking out all the recycling. There's plenty of that. Recycling done. In the pigeon tower, he's driving supper.
Oh, don't do that.
Okay, bye. I had advertised the wood on Facebook for people to come and fetch it. And in fact, a number of people have turned up, including this courageous young man with his axe. Well, the lady coming to have a look at our pigeon tower is coming in 3 days now, and I've just realized there's a lot of ivy growing on this side, so I've got to take it off double quick. I had no idea that they was going to make roots like that. I hadn't really realized how long the ivy had been there. I knew I had to remove it, but I hadn't realized how much it had grown. It's made real terrible roots, which I'm going to dig up with a proper spade. Quite happy with it though. I don't believe this. This root ball has got the better of our Spear and Jackson spade. It just cracked. Unbelievable. I think that's what's known as metal fatigue. Anyway, good thing I've got a spare. This little Banks rose is looking really healthy. I'm surprised it's looking this happy against this really ugly wall. Well, they've moved quite a lot of wood already. There's nothing left here, and I think they're going to be taking all this. birds singing. And here is where we think we have the badger, because judging by the size of it, that's a badger's den right there. It's pretty big. I'd say it's at least 1/2 meter across, so
The two cubs are there and ball with the right thing there is the sister and this is the oldest one. Well, mommy's making the works.
oh, yum. Delicious.